Back in the day, me and a friend, we used to hire for a bar that we used to manage. The bar is since up and closed, but it was a thriving little joint for a lot of time. People used to ask me, like, man, you have the best bartenders in town here. Like, what is your secret? And I told them, like, I recognize what the secret is of a great bartender. You gotta find a bartender that's got no peripheral vision. And what do I mean by that? So how many times you been at the bar, you wave at the bartender, they ain't seen you, they ain't looked at your glass. That keeps you in the seat there longer, all right? And I think that's the goal of a bar, a good bar at least, is, you're going to be sitting on that bar stool for a while. We have a high turnover rate in that bar stool. We make more money, we sell more drinks. But to get to know you, as far as building loyalty goes, so a little trick me and the co-owner of the bar used to do. I was his hiring manager. I'd look over things. But he was the co-owner, and we were both in church, Catholic service. We were both at a Catholic mass, all right? I'd keep a firm eye on the collection basket guy. Or gal, it doesn't matter. I've hired both, actually. And I'd see, I'd look for people at like the 5, 10, the 20 bills out, waving them around. If that basket person walked by them, I would nudge the co-owner, name of Dave. I'm like, Dave, that's our person. That's our bartender. We had that position open. That's our person. And he'd be like, what do you mean? I was like, look at that $20 bill back there waving. That could be someone at the bar wanting a drink. They just walked right by him. They didn't see him. He's like, you know what? He thought about it for a second. He's like, you know what? You're right. We need to hire them. And we would. I would say there'd be a few people who conscientiously like, you know what? I don't want to be the place that serves alcohol. Well, that's fine. But for most of them, they'd be like, oh, I could get a bartending license or something like that. I was like, it's not if you have the license or not, like we need you to get it. But what you have is zero peripheral vision. You're the kind of person who needs to come work for us. You can't see the bill waving. You can't see an empty glass. That's what we need in a bartender. And I think that's caught on, I feel like most places I've been at, I'll be waiting 5, 10 minutes at an empty bar waiting for a refill. Because they're talking away to their favorite patron who comes in there every day or week. They don't see the guy who's just passing through town who's in a hurry and wants one more before he hits the road. They're not going to see you. And I think it's because of my hiring trend and my standard for hiring bartenders. I think that's what it is. And anyways, I shouldn't even share that technique. But there you go. Here you go. Some words of wisdom. You're in a hiring position for a bar. And I've seen this catch on. I've seen just about every bar in the area kind of do this now. So makes me think that I might have been on the right track. I see every bar doing it now. So anyways, that was how I did things. Anyways, it's been Tube Slapper. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.